Inter on the front foot right away. Javier Zanetti springs Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan with the left foot laser. Saved by Francesco Antonioli. Scoreless to the 57th. That's when Inter would strike. Maicon from the corner. Adriano heads into Esteban Cambiasso. And he knocks in from in close, and it's 1-0 Inter. That is Esteban Cambiasso. Francesco Valiani helps keep this play onside. Nice control from Cambiasso. And remember Adriano's goal last week, the head and the arm? Look at that. Another head-arm pass there. Bologna almost level in the 76th with help from Dejan Stankovic deflects the ball in here. Forces his own keeper to tip that one over and out. Close call there. With a sub in his team, just trying to block it, but instead almost puts it in. Post side would level the match in the 79th, though. Corner kick of their own is headed into goal by Miguel Britos. A 1-1. Cambiasso back to protect at the left side post, but he can't stop this one. Miguel Angel Britos. But 3 minutes later, back from Inter, Mario Balotelli just subbed on, and the free kick far side eludes everyone and finds the mesh. 2-1 Inter on a weird one. And speaking of weird, that's celebration there. Just one of those I got it, no you got it dealios that no one had. Bologna chasing the game in the 90th. A huge save out of Cesar. Marco Di Vaio in the middle with the header. Nope. Vintage Inter. Wasn't vintage Inter, but it was enough to get the job done. They turned their attention to United after a 2-1 win over Bologna.
And Juventus knew that Inter had won their game, so when they started this one versus Palermo, they knew it was 12 points. So they got off to not a very good start here versus Palermo. Fabrizio Micoli and then Edson Cavani denied by Gianluigi Buffon. Then Micoli crossbar, and then Fabio Simplicio from close range. So Buffon was doing the work. David Trezeguet started this game, and he forces Marco Amelia into a save there. Then how about this goal by Sissoko, past Liverani, and then he unloads that one. Wow, a heavy strike, no doubt about it. Beautiful goal too. So that gave Juve the lead. Cavani then drilling inches past the post. Antonio Nocerino forcing Buffon as he would try this one in the second half. He's so good, Buffon. So it was 1-0 to this point. Then 75th minute, Pavel Nedved to Amauri, and he is denied by the Palermo keeper. Moments later, it's Juventus again. Amauri to Trezeguet, and he swings this one off the defender and in. 79, Simon Kjaer is the defender there. The win takes Juve 5 points clear of third. Milan hosts Cagliari on Sunday.
Let's over to the Olimpico, where Marco and Giampaolo led his Siena side in to face Luciano Spalletti's AS Roma. The Romans in the red here, and Siena in the blue. Julio Baptista putting goalkeeper Gianluca Curci to work in the 26th. Curci more than happy to get down and deny the low drive. Start of the 28th, Roma have a free kick deflected. Siena gonging it up at the back here. Baptista, another chance to score, but Curci is there again. Just past the hour, Roma free kick near side, headed back to Rodrigo today. And he curls that into the right side corner. That is a beauty. And it is 1-0 to Roma today with the time to tee it up and get the perfect spin. It's out of the reach of Curci. 70th, sub Abdul Kader Gassal sends in a great ball from Nicola Amoruso, but Donny able to get that and keep it out. Roma trying to wrap up the points with 5 to go. Claudio Pizarro from the corner. Vincenzo Montella saved on the goal line by Curci. And he's going to be part of saves of the week, methinks. Saves this one with the lower leg. There. One last chance for Siena. Massimo Macaroni on the left side. Pope cross in for Gazzal. It's right at Donny. Siena with 1 win on the road in 13 games. Doesn't change until things improve financially.
Games. And LA Galaxy's on loan midfielder David Beckham in the lineup on Sunday. His 2-month loan at Milan ends March 9th. Cagliari's Andre Coseo gets things going. The pass to Jetta. He'll scuff it, but Roberto Aquafresca turns and strikes, and Christian Abbiati makes a save there. The on-loan Interman felt he should have done better there. Seedorf hits Pipo Inzaghi, who stuffs it past Federico Marchetti. The flag was up. Oh, down. The referee's assistant calling this one offside. Pipo definitely was. Back to 0, just past the half hour. Kosu to Aquafresca, and the looper tipped out by Abbiati, 33rd. Just before the halftime whistle, Aquafresca with his back to goal rolls it out to Kosu, and Abbiati tips that one over as well. The goalkeeper thinking, what? Help me out here. Second half, Calgary kept the pepper on Abiati Kosu with this right footer. Post. 50th minute there. 65th now, defensive mistake. Diego Lopez and Marchetti. This did not go as planned, and Seydorf puts it in. This was the game winner. Ouch, tough for Cagliari. And this one did end 1-0 to Milan, but not before some tension escalated with Beckham, Daniel Conti, and Michele Fini all involved. Ah, well, this one ends 1-0.
It's not those kind of things in MLS, right? Let's look forward to. Fiorentina looked to tighten their grip on fourth and final Champions League spot as they took on Chievo. 13th minute, Chievo corner kick. The delivery headed out front for Santiago Morero, and he sweeps it past Sebastian Frey, and it's 1-0 to the Flying Donkeys. The goal, the first for Morero in 8 starts this season, and he's left unattended for that one. The Viola tried to level it before the restart. Morero's clearance is poor. Felipe Melo takes it, shoves off his man, and drills it on goal. The shot deflected, though, and it goes wide of goalkeeper Stefano Sorrentino. Inside the final 20 minutes, still 1 up for the visitors. Adrian Mutu puts it wide to Manuel Pascual. He crosses it in, and Alberto Gilardino pops up and heads it past Sorrentino, and it's 1-1. 10 minutes later, Vincenzo Italiano steps into defender Per Holdrup. It's a second yellow card in the second half for Italiano, and the red card. You get to see it all at once there. I like that innovation. Chievo down to 10 men. And one last rush for Fiorentina in the 90th plus 4. Pascual centers it, tip back to Mutu. The right foot shot off Sorrentino and into goal. And look at that. Fiorentina win this one at the very last second. Mutu continues his hot streak. 6th goal in 5 games. Fiorentina stay 4th, while Chievo continue to look like they're headed down to Serie B.
Some Chievo players not happy there that the player was down and they scored that one.
Yes, down on the park there. Not good sportsmanship. After last week's 3-goal collapse versus Fiorentina, Gianpiero Gasparini's Genoa went back out Sunday trying to get a lead and hold on to it this time versus Napoli in round 25. With Champions League football in their sights, the Rosso Blu can ill afford any slips like last week, with Roma hot on their tails and Fiorentina just a point ahead of them. And in Napoli, they faced a team that has beaten them almost half of the 36 times that the two have come up against one another. Genoa have won just 6 of those matches, looking for number 7 here. Napoli had the early chances, though. Herman Nennis' free kick headed just over the bar. Now that chance coming in the 8th. Back the other way, Napoli having some trouble in their own end. Almost gift Genoa an opener. Goalkeeper Nicolas Novato holding the fort here, though, at the far stick. Genoa started to take control second half. Nice backheel pass brings Bosco Jankovic, but his shot rushed and wide. Genoa more chances shortly after that as their pressure began to tell, but Napoli able to clear the decks here eventually. The only goal in the match would come in the 69th minute. Jankovic sent in by Thiago Motta, and he slings this past Novato. 1-0 Genoa win this one. It's a great play from start to finish, and Genoa keep pace with Fiorentina in that chase for 4th position.
Lazio. Steven Lichtsteiner with the cross for Pasquale Foggia. The strike deflects and just gets over the line behind Francesco Benucci. Goal in the 10th minute. The strike going in off of ex-Lazio defender Guillermo Stendardo. 17th, Goran Pandev had a goal disallowed. That for offside. A little header there. But it's called down. Christian Brocchi's cross finding Pandev, but, well, I guess he does look offside there, doesn't he? 1-0 to the break. Lazio's second goal was just as interesting as their first. Alexander Kolarov. Top corner on the far side. What a stunner that was past Benucci. Lazio win their first since January 11th. Lecce have now lost 3 straight.
Catania playing host to Regina is next. Catania with just as many home wins as Juventus so far this season. The Regina in white here, Michele Paolucci's cross ball just off the head of Takayuki Morimoto, but saved by goalkeeper Albano Pizzari. Catania would be the ones to score first. Pablo Ledesma's right wing cross tipped up, but Ciro Capuano runs in and low balls the left side corner past Christian Fugione. A 1-0 Catania, and Capuano got everything he could behind that one. Before the break, Paolucci almost snipes a second, but the effort just wide of the goal and out behind. Early second half, Regina get a shot on target, but it's turned back by Pizzari. Instead, it would be Catania bagging a second in the 74th. Deflected ball there. to Alessandro Potenza. The easy tap in to make it 2-0, and Pugioni able to poke it away from Paolucci, but right to Potenza. 2 goals down was a goal too much for Regina. Their chances mostly off the mark when they did manage to get them. Catania win their 8th of the season. 2-0. The final.